Welcome to episode 21 of 100 Days of Data. I'm Jonas, an AI professor here to explore the foundations of data and AI with you.
And I, Amy, an AI consultant, excited to bring these concepts to life with stories and practical insights. Glad you're joining us.
Let's start with a quick punch. AI isn't magic. It's math and data at scale.
That's a great way to put it, Jonas. AI often sounds mysterious, but really, it's all about math crunching massive amounts of data to find patterns and make decisions.
Exactly. So today we're unpacking what AI truly means. How do we define it? What are the common myths and why the hype? Let's shed some light.
And now jump in with how companies are actually using AI so you can connect the dots from concept to customer impact.
Let's begin with the basics. Artificial intelligence, or AI, at its simplest is the idea that machines can perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. Things like recognizing speech, understanding images, making decisions, or even translating languages.
Right, and that's why so many businesses are interested. If a machine can do tasks humans do and do them faster or cheaper, there's real value.
Historically, AI started as a vision in the 1950s. Pioneers imagined machines that could think like humans. Early definitions focused on logic, reasoning, and symbolic understanding. Researchers tried to encode knowledge with rules.
I've seen companies still trying that approach today, building big rule systems that try to capture expert knowledge. Sometimes it works, but often it's brittle. The real shift came with machine learning, right?
Indeed, machine learning changed the game by teaching machines to learn from data instead of being explicitly programmed. Instead of telling the system every rule, you feed it examples, say photos of cats and dogs, and it figures out what makes a cat a cat.
That's huge because now AI can improve over time with more data. In retail, for instance, I've worked with teams using machine learning to analyze customer shopping behavior. The AI learns which products shoppers buy together and recommends items in real time.
Before we dive deeper, it's important to clarify a common misconception. AI is not a single technology. It's an umbrella term covering many approaches, including machine learning, deep learning, natural language processing, robotics, and more.
And that's where confusion often arises. When someone says, we're implementing AI, it could mean anything from chatbots handling customer questions to sophisticated predictive models helping banks detect fraud.
To add another layer, there's a spectrum in AI capabilities. On one end, we have narrow AI, systems designed to do one specific task, such as voice assistants or recommendation engines. On the other end is general AI, a hypothetical machine with human-like understanding that can do any intellectual task.
And for business today, it's almost all about narrow AI. General AI remains a research goal, not a product we can buy or apply.
That's right. It's like the difference between a calculator designed to crunch numbers versus a human's flexible thinking. Most AI tools are specialized experts rather than generalists.
Speaking of calculators, I often compare AI to a really advanced pattern detector that learns by experience. For a car manufacturer I worked with, AI models analyze sensor data to predict when parts will fail. The system spots subtle cues humans might miss, saving millions in repairs.
That's a great example of AI's practical power. But let's talk about why people sometimes think AI is magic.
It's the hype for sure. The media often shows AI as this invisible brain that can do everything. Plus, the outputs can feel uncanny, like a computer translating poetry or generating artwork.
This is partly because AI performs complex mathematical operations behind the scenes, spanning statistics, linear algebra, and optimization. For many, the processes happen faster than we can follow or explain intuitively.
Plus, AI's ability to automate tasks can seem almost magical when you see it in action, like chatbots understanding questions or cameras recognizing faces instantly.
Yet underneath that magic curtain, it's all algorithms combing through vast datasets looking for correlations and structures.
And that brings us to a key truth. AI's accuracy and usefulness depend hugely on data quality and quantity. Garbage in, garbage out.
Exactly. If the input data is flawed or biased, AI's conclusions will be too. This is why data governance and careful dataset design are crucial.
I remember working with a healthcare client whose AI model for diagnosing disease was skewed because the training data didn't represent enough diversity in patient demographics. Their model underperformed on certain groups.
A perfect illustration. AI reflects the information it's given, which means ethical considerations around fairness, transparency, and accountability are central.
And those considerations are why business leaders need to understand what AI is and isn't. It's a tool, powerful, yes, but not infallible or autonomous intelligence.
That leads us nicely into some common myths. Myth 1. AI always understands context like humans do. The reality is, AI analyzes patterns, but often lacks true comprehension of meaning or nuance.
Myth 2, AI will replace all jobs. The truth is more complex. AI automates certain tasks, but often augments human roles, creating new kinds of jobs and opportunities.
Myth 3. AI can solve any problem if you just throw enough data at it. In fact, no algorithm is universal. Some problems need customized models, and sometimes the data just isn't enough.
From my consulting work, I've seen companies rush to deploy AI with unrealistic expectations. The ones that succeed start by understanding what decisions AI can support and where human judgment remains essential.
So, to summarize the core definition, AI is about creating systems that perform tasks requiring human intelligence by learning from data and applying mathematical models.
And from the business perspective, adopting AI means embracing data-driven decision-making, automating repetitive work, and unlocking insights that were previously hidden in large datasets.
Before we close, it's valuable to note that AI is evolving rapidly, but the foundational principles remain consistent: the interplay between algorithms, data, and computation.
That's why a solid grasp of AI fundamentals helps leaders cut through the buzz, ask better questions, and choose the right solutions.
To leave you with one key takeaway, AI isn't some mystical force. It's complex math applied to large data sets aiming to emulate certain aspects of human intelligence.
And from me, remember that AI is a practical tool shaping industries today. When used thoughtfully, it drives efficiency, innovations, and better decisions.
Next episode, we'll dive into the fascinating history of AI, tracing its ups and downs, breakthroughs, and how we got to today's AI boom.
If you're enjoying this, please like or rate us 5 stars in your podcast app. We love hearing from you. Send us your comments or questions, and you might hear them in future episodes. Until tomorrow, stay curious, stay data-driven.